Dear reader, I receive many letters from children and can't answer them all. There wouldn't be enough time in the day. That is why I'm sending you this printed reply to your letter. I'll try to answer some of the questions that are commonly asked. Where did I get the idea for Stuart Little and for Charlotte's Web? Well, many years ago, I went to bed one night in a railway sleeping car, and during the night, I dreamed about a tiny boy who acted rather like a mouse. That's how the story of Stuart Little got started. As for Charlotte's Web, I like animals, and my barn is a very pleasant place to be at all hours. One day, when I was on my way to feed the pig, I began feeling sorry for the pig because, like most pigs, he was doomed to die. This made me sad. So I started thinking of ways to save a pig's life. I'd been watching a big gray spider at her work and was impressed by how clever she was at weaving. Gradually, I worked the spider into the story that you know, a story of friendship and salvation on a farm. 3 years after I started writing it, it was published. I'm not a fast worker, as you can see. Sometimes I'm asked how old I was when I started to write, and what made me want to write. I started early, as soon as I could spell. In fact, I can't remember any time in my life when I wasn't busy writing. I don't know what caused me to do it, or why I enjoyed it, but I think children often find pleasure and satisfaction in trying to set their thoughts down on paper, either in words or in pictures. I was no good at drawing, so I used words instead. As I grew older, I found that writing can be a way of earning a living. Some of my readers want me to visit their school. Some want me to send a picture, or an autograph, or a book. And some ask questions about my family and my animals and my pets. Much as I'd like to, I can't go visiting. I can't send books either. You can find them in a bookstore or a library. Many children assume that a writer owns or even makes his own books. This is not true. Books are made by the publisher. If a writer wants a copy, he must buy it. That's why I can't send books. And I do not send autographs. I leave that to the movie stars. I live most of the year in the country in New England. From our windows, we can look out at the sea and the mountains. I live near my married son and 3 grandchildren. Are my stories true, you ask? No. They are imaginary tales containing fantastic characters and events. In real life, a family doesn't have a child who acts like a mouse. In real life, a spider doesn't spin words in her web. In real life, a swan doesn't blow a trumpet. But real life is only one kind of life. There's also the life of the imagination. And although my stories are imaginary, I like to think that there is some truth in them too. Truth about the way people and animals feel and think and act. Yours sincerely, E. B. White.